Tarun,
Yes, bro.
one more point, which many people will not understand and they might disagree. But see, you are a technician, you own a workshop, and I love technical and scientific aspects,
Yes, bro.
and I love practicality.
Exactly, bro.
It is a good thing that the Versus 300 does not have USD
SD
forks, that's upside down forks.
It's good, bro. Good for our roads actually. If you look at the USD folks, basically, to make the audience understand, the silver part of your suspension, it will be on the bottom side. So that is USD folks. Normally, conventional folks, you have the silver part at the top. So the amount of dirt and everything to go towards that much level of height, it's very rare chances. But on USD folk, particularly kind of this off-road kind, anyway you do off-roading and all these things on a versus 300, like if you have a chance you would do it, right? So having the conventional folks is a good thing for this particular motorcycle. And why I'm saying this, maintenance, just to replace the seals on this USD forks are very complicated to work, and also it takes a lot of amount to replace these fork seals, and also they tend to wear out very faster compared to a normal conventional forks.
Well said, Tarun. See, I'll give you an example right now. I own the RC390, the Interceptor, and multiple other motorcycles. Why I'm talking about the RC390 and the Interceptor is because RC390 has upside down forks, where the silver part
Of
is
the fork.
at the bottom, exposed to dirt, water, gutter water, like mud water. I mean, extreme amount of shit is there on our roads. Okay. Whereas upside down folks were designed for very neat roads, race tracks, and
Yes.
all of that. But we are riding upside down folk motorcycles on the filthiest conditions possible. The
Yes,
designer never thought about that.
Yes, exactly, bro.
Okay.
And people are running after USD folks, so manufacturers also like pushing that things to like for Indian market. Previously, you see, bro, only big brands, very big brands used to provide USD folks, but today on a Hornet 200 you have USD folks.
So now my RC390. See, any motorcycle, every few years, sometimes even every few months, the oil seal of the fork. See, fork is nothing but a shock absorber. Remember that. Okay, it keeps going up and down, up and down. There is something called a seal, which stops the oil from coming out.
Yes.
So, the upside down fork, because more dirt and crap and mud is falling onto the silver part of the shock absorber, that dirt and mud and everything is going and touching the seal,
Yes.
and it is spoiling the seal and it will start to leak.
Yes, exactly. So, like for this kind of motorcycles, normally for my personal thing, I like to have a USD fork on a super sport or like any kind of performance motorcycle. In that motorcycle, it is good, but compared to this ADV, like touring motorcycles, I
Or
would
even
say,
a daily use motorcycle.
yeah, for even a daily use motorcycle, I would say the conventional forks are very good. They last forever, like, and you can put some fork boots on top of it, and your seals will last forever.
So now I'll give you my personal example. So it could be any motorcycle brand, but your seals will someday start to leak.
Yes.
Now here, even upside down forks will leak, conventional forks also will leak.
Yes.
But the main point is that if the upside down forks of my RC390 start to leak, I cannot ride the motorcycle. Even if I'm middle of a ride, I will have to go to the nearest service station ASAP, because the oil is on the top,
The caliper is right there.
caliper is at the bottom. So oil will start to leak and go into your brake caliper, brake rotor, and braking will not work well.
It won't work, bro. And with the USD fork, particularly the oil flow, if the seal breaks, you don't have much time, like
Gravity is pushing
yes,
it.
The more oil tend to leak compared to normally conventional fork. If seal got broken, you can ride it for a couple of kilometers. Still, it will be on the top side. So maybe if you go into very deep kind of thing, then only your oil will spill out. But on a USD fork, once it's gone, maybe like next 3-4 days, the oil completely will go down. And also, it's very difficult to find out on a USD fork whether the seal is gone or not, because it's right there. Your front mudguard is covering almost there. But on a conventional forks, you can actually physically look into it, like very easy to identify whether you have a fork oil seal or not.
So on my Interceptor also, about a few months ago, the left side shock absorber oil seal started to leak. And RC390 also, some time ago, oil seal started to leak. Now RC390, when the oil seal starts to leak, and if I don't have time to replace, even if the motorcycle is standing, it will still keep leaking.
Yes.
It will leak, it will fall on the floor, it will make everything dirty. So it will put pressure on me to quickly
Go to the service station and get it fixed.
even if I don't have time. But on my Interceptor 650, if the oil seal is leaking, if the motorcycle is standing, it will not come out, because the oil is at the bottom, the black part, and the silver part is on the top. So if I don't ride the motorcycle, oil, one drop also will not come out.
Yes.
But on the RC390, the oil is on the top and the silver part is on the bottom. So even when the motorcycle is standing, oil will come out.
Yes. For this particular motorcycle, if you see ADV 450 or even the KTM 390, you have USD forks. For example, you say you're coming from Bangalore to Hyderabad. In between, maybe some roads are bad and your seal is gone. Your seal is gone. On a conventional fork, you don't have to be tensed or something.
I rode the Interceptor 650 with left side oil seal gone for 3 months.
Yes, sir, you can almost like.
Don't go into bad potholes. Normal road, it will not leak much.
It will not leak much. So on a conventional fork, that seal is gone, but still it won't interrupt your ride.
It's not an emergency.
Yes, you can come back to your city, take your time. Maybe you have like work or something. Go after 2 or 3 days to service and get this fixed. But on a USD fork, you can see the leak. And the thing is, like, it is not fixed easily anywhere. No mechanic can fix it. And also, this oil, if it start leaking at higher amount of level, it will go onto your pad, router, everywhere. And once this fork oil is soaked by the brake pads, your bite is.
You have to throw away the brake pads.
Yeah, you have to throw away the brake pads.
Even if you wash them 100 times,
still the bite won't be there. So it will, like, maybe if you don't check it, suddenly if you're riding, a lot of people like just put the songs and like go for a lot of kilometers.
Life and death matter.
Yes, suddenly truck or something came, and if you apply the brake, to start to fade away, and you might end up in crash.
You won't stop. I mean,
it won't stop. You feel like, oh, my brakes are completely gone, but brakes are applying the pressure, but the friction is like slipping away.
It's like you putting oil onto your disc rotor. Where will it stop?
Yes. So this is a good thing with the motorcycle.
I mean, it's see, for our Indian conditions,
yes,
as traditional as possible, as low tech as possible, as no nonsense as possible should be the motorcycle.
Yes. So people might say this doesn't have a USD fork. People are watching. We gave you the answer. This is best for you.
So this video, is a continuation of our previous video where we spoke about the Versys 300, why you should buy the Versys 300. If you did not watch that video, link would be in the description. Please watch it. And basically, for everyday purpose, buy a motorcycle which does not have
USD forks.
Keep life uncomplicated.
Yes.
Thank you, buddies. Thank you very much. And as you know, Tarun has a workshop in Hyderabad and is a technician. And even if you're not from Hyderabad, do send a WhatsApp message to him in case there is an issue with your motorcycle. He'll be very happy to help you over WhatsApp. His WhatsApp number will be in the description, and his workshop name is
Moto God
in Hyderabad. Yes. And now it's already pretty late in Hyderabad. It's almost 9 o'clock, and we got to go and have a beer.
Yes, exactly, bro.
Thank you. You also enjoy life.
See you guys in the next
Subscribe,
one.
like, share, comment. If you don't subscribe, if there's a problem with your motorcycle, we will not help you.
And also follow on Instagram, guys.
Yes. By the way, we are all on Instagram.
Yes.
Please follow. We'll put the links in the description. And do comment. Although we are bad boys, you feel free to say that we are bad boys.
So see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.
Oh, this way.
Anything is fine.
Bye.
Bye.